First question I got is kind of just out of the blue. I saw a post from Bleacher Report. What are the odds you think Frank Gore signs back for just one last veteran minimum deal with the 49ers?
I mean, I know Jose Sanchez on my site wrote an article saying it would be the thing to do. I don't think Kyle Shanahan would want to coach him, man. Kyle Shanahan likes fast running backs. His running backs are consistently the fastest players on his offense.
That are always getting
big
hurt.
Plays.
That are always getting hurt. Frank Gore
I'm just saying,
not miss a game.
So you think they should do it?
Yeah, and I feel like they owe it to the fans. I mean, they've missed on so many picks, put us through so much pain the past 3 years. I mean, what would it kill you to give him a veteran minimum deal? You gave Jerick McKinnon $30 million. You gave Eric Armstead $85 million.
I'm not against it. If he wants to take a vet min deal, sure. Come on back, dude.
Okay.
He can stay healthy at least. Because, he's better than Jerick McKinnon. So, hey, fair.
Someone could have set up. All right, I got you. Bruce Ken, I'll set up.
All right.
With the draft, I mean, Kinlaw obviously is a freak of nature, but he's not anything special. Do you think they regret not taking Tristan Wirfs, who was so good?
I don't think they regret it because the Niners don't admit to making bad mistakes. I regret them not taking Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah,
Tristan Wirfs is a stud. Like, he could be the next Trent Williams or close to it, and the Niners passed on him to take a run stuffer. Like, I like Javon Kinlaw. He does his job well, but he's not a pass rusher. Yes. No. If they don't regret it now, they're going to regret it in the future.
Yeah, no, Kyle doesn't even think McGlinchey's job's
I know. It takes them like 5 years to realize they messed up. Oh, my God, we should have taken Patrick Mahomes. It's just dawning on us.
Deshaun Watson, now they're trying to make up for it. With that being said, I know you say the Niners, if they trade for Deshaun Watson, that you think they'll end up like the Texans. I actually think otherwise.
Tell me.
First of all, we don't have Bill O'Brien, who is one of the worst decision makers ever. And we don't have Cal McNair as an owner. We don't have a cancerous organization. Like, players seem to love playing for John and Kyle. And I mean, I don't know. I just think the culture over here is better overall. That if we didn't have first round picks, it's not like we're hitting on them.
Let me ask you a question about Deshaun, though. Because in the NBA, it's accepted for players to do what Deshaun did. To say, I want to pick the GM. I want to pick the head coach. This is my team. Mm-hmm. I mean, James Harden acts like that.
Yeah, James Harden.
To an extent, LeBron James acts like that.
LeBron James owns the league. He owns the whole league.
No one in the NFL acts like that, though. Tom Brady never did that in New England. He was always part of the, he fell in line like a soldier. He would take orders. And so all I'm asking is, I mean, by NFL standards, Deshaun Watson is a diva. And if this dude wants to pick the GM, then you don't know what he's going to want to do next year, honestly.
Yeah, but I think and with Brady's cases, they have rings. They were in the playoffs. Belichick was. It's not like the choices he was making was like questionable, and you're wondering. The results were always there. With Texans, you're like, what are you doing? None of this is paying off. Like, yeah, I see the choices you're making, but they're not even correct. Bill O'Brien making him the GM. Like, I don't even think Deshaun wanted to pick the coach and GM. He just wanted input, and they didn't even bother. So it's like they don't even respect him as a quarterback.
Fair enough.
I honestly would trade 2 firsts, Jimmy, and then either Kinlaw or Greenlaw, since they need to rebuild over there. Give them a young cheap piece, and to hell with it. Let's start over with Deshaun.
I don't think much of Kinlaw, and I don't think much of Jimmy. So that, to me, you're just unloading Jimmy's contract. Great. Kinlaw, I don't think is worth much. The 2
first round pick. I mean, maybe the Texans, they'll be like, all right, we'll start fresh with a new defensive piece and a quarterback. And then the Nick Cassero, he drafted Jimmy, right? New England.
He did.
Yeah, so I think, there's a small connection there. If we were to get Deshaun Watson, easily 25-point game average defense. I think if we were to get Deshaun Watson, all you would have to focus on in future drafts would be defense. Because we have Kittle locked up for 6 years. Ayuk on the next 4 years is relatively cheap for a first-round pick. And he's mobile. I really do think. It's not like he has a great offensive line with the Texans right now, and he's doing all right. I think he'll make McGlinchey look better.
Hey, maybe look, I wouldn't trade for Deshaun Watson, but I'm, I guess, a little conservative in this, and maybe that's the wrong move. Maybe trading for Watson is the right move. I just feel like put yourself in Nick Casario's shoes. You just got hired as the general manager. First move you're going to do as general manager of the Texans is to lose Deshaun Watson. That's on your resume forever.
I can't put my. I don't know what goes
You
through
would put
their
your
head.
name by that? I mean, wouldn't you actually feel like your first job is to like work it out with Watson? Right? That's your job. Hey man, I know you don't like me. I know I'm not the guy you wanted, but let me tell you, I want to work with you. We're gonna make this work. Let's collaborate on who the coach should be. I want to have a working relationship with you, Deshaun. That's Kazario's job right now. He better be doing that.
Yeah, I just don't think he's that type of guy.
Maybe
From
maybe
what
not.
they make this sound like.
Well, then he's gonna end up failing, and he's gonna be a joke like Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, because I think the Niners need a quarterback. I know you say we could plug in Trubisky and he. I don't think we need a mid-level. We've had mid-level quarterbacks all the 2010s, and it's gotten us absolutely.
Hey, just
nowhere.
remember, Deshaun Watson was the 12th pick in the draft. The Niners have the 12th pick right now. Watson came out. He was not a consensus stud. There was a lot of questions about him. He threw a lot of picks in college. He went to Clemson.
I thought he was proven. He beat Alabama. He beat Alabama's defense.
In retrospect, it was obvious, but at the time, he fell to 12.
He's the next Michael Jordan. All the signs were there. The one that was I don't get is Mahomes. Everyone was saying, "All right, he's questionable." I get that. Watson, he was a proven winner in college. He had coaches vouching for him, saying the next Michael Jordan. Like I don't know where they went wrong with that. It takes Solomon.
I'm just saying, every year the NFL talks itself out of really good players, and guys drop to the 7th, 8th, 9th. 12th
I think that'll be Mac Jones for the Niners.
So instead of trading everything to get some guy who's proven, you might just get the next guy at 12, is what I'm saying. So what's important is to like scout correctly. Mac Jones? It could be. Yeah, I don't think it is, but I don't know.
Watching him during the college football, I just feel like Kyle Shanahan was drooling over him. I mean, he can play action. He's accurate.
He should be drooling over that offensive line, honestly.
Yeah, I mean they have a center who I hope they get the center. He looks like a tank, and we have no center. You
can't draft running backs in round 1 anymore because it doesn't make sense. But honestly, Niners had Najee Harris.
The Niners should never draft a running back under Kyle Shanahan.
But if the Niners had Najee Harris, that would solve a lot of problems. Honestly.
And he's Bay Area. He's straight out of the Bay Area. He's a freak. I remember hearing about him in high school, and I was like, "There's no way he's going to be that good." And then he's Alabama. He's even better.
My wife was working out in Pittsburgh when he was in high school in Antioch, and the Pittsburgh High beat whatever high school he went to when he was there, and it was like Mardi Gras in Pittsburgh. We beat Najee Harris.
Yeah,
I've never heard of this guy, man.
No, Peter's high school. They played him and they beat him, and I remember everyone was going crazy. I was like,
"Oh my god!"
They're like, "Oh, we just beat a god and it's Najee Harris." And fast forward.
All right, man. I gotta keep it moving and get some more people on here. But hey,
sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff, dude. Thanks for coming on again.